My friends, hello. I've been procrastinating making this video all day, but I am finally making it. I just could not think of a sixth nickname for this team, so I had a brainwave to open a MacBus video, and within 3.5 minutes he had uttered the phrase, what was it? Chicken Parma button, which Dragonite is definitely going to be clicking with outrage, and Mac loves banded Dragonite, so that's all very fitting. And if you look closely here, you will see that I have liked the video. Now, this team was made by Xavier Great Britain, at least I think that's what his name means. He is from England, and he is one of the best builders in Gen 9, but this metagame is going to end in like a week or two when the next DLC comes out. So he just dumped in the OLT discussion thread a bunch of his successful teams, so I have stolen a lot of these, and I only have like a week to use them, so let's get started. This one has Banded D-Knight, like Terra Normal, E-Speed is very spicy in the late game, and just to revenge things from super high HP. Then against the more defensive teams, we will just be clicking Outrage and killing everyone. We have Booster Energy Mooblast. We have Nasty Plot Terra Water Goldengo with Helmet, which helps against things that try to touch you.
What?
Banded Nero Angelo, who left a very nice comment on my previous video, so you are featured in this video, brother. Dak Chad also leaving some spicy comments. Spidef Lando with rocks, and Belly Driver Zoomerl, hopefully going to just clean everyone up like in my return video. And we get a Bloom, so Meow is going to be a pretty good lead. Not too much could go wrong, I guess. If he leads with Cinderace, that would be potentially spicy. Just leads with Volcanion, so is this... well, I have no good answer to this. Do I want to just go for the flower trick? But then he might just cook me up with the fire move. This is very good because it outspeeds everything, and I guess Roaring Moon resists the stabs, but other than that, Meowscarada is going to be good. So how are we going to deal with this if we're not using Meow to just nuke it with Flower Trick? We have the Belly Drum Azumarill, so I guess if we just weaken this, Belly Drum Azumarill, well, it definitely is not good in this game. So we're going to U-turn into Azumarill after much deliberation. Let's just do a quick calc to see whether we can glean anything about his spread. So U-turn should have done more, which suggests that he is like a slow, speedy guy. I don't really want to go into Azumarill because I can't do anything to him. But I don't think... oh, this is a a very big menace to run into on turn 1. But what about D-Knight? I guess I don't want to get burnt, but like spamming, I mean clicking Outrage and just hoping for the best could be very, very nice indeed. And I'm going to have to click it here. He has no ground immunity actually, so I might just go for EQ here. Because Roaring Moon, oh, this may have taken a shit ton from Outrage, so that's sort of a shame. He's not leftovers, so that's good. We'll go back into Nero Angelo, which is quite obvious, but we'll see. He just goes for Body Press and shits on me completely. We will go now for a Flower Trick. He doesn't have very good grass resists, and he leaves in Dondozo, so hopefully this dies. It doesn't. Now Azumarill is a menace, a big, sizable pest. Now, bearing in mind that he has no ground immunity, we're going to go into this one and just kill him with an Earthquake, and that is the end of the Dozzler. So now, well, Azumarill still is going to struggle to get through the Volcanion, which doesn't have leftovers, so it attacked Dragonite with Flamethrower, so we'll see whether we can get any information there. Volcanion, Fire Blast, Flamethrower, so he's probably slow specs looking at that. No, that's with multi-scale, so he's very weak. Yeah, he did 12. We've lost the Spore immunity, which is very bad. We do actually have Jake Stringer, though, so he should be fine to come in on this. And good as gold, the package. How good is he? Now we just go for the Make It a Lane. I guess if he goes to... am I more scared of Volcanion or Roaring Moon? Well, they're both extremely scary. I could Terra Water, but no, let's definitely not Terra Water in this game. Just going to click Shadow Ball as he goes to Volcanion, so we get him there. And he looks like AV, so fair enough. We will go into D-Knight again, and click the good move. Can I deal with Valiant? Not really. But I think if we just EQ again, that's going to be good. As his... Okay, just goes for the good move. Ah, that is a shame. So we'll click EQ. This is now going to be way harder to deal with Valiant because we can't just revenge kill it from like full HP. Goes for the Sludge Butt. Clicking it again. He has... How many? He's only got 2 Azumarill checks left, so we are getting closer and closer to that Belly Drum sweep. I will die in 3 turns to burn, which is not going to be fast enough for me to avoid getting smoked by Roaring Moon or Valiant setting up. So that, well, I guess it'll only be 2 turns now, so I'll probably just stay in. This is still not useless. What's he going for here? I don't know whether U-turn would kill me. I don't care if Breloom comes in. Dak Chat is nice for these two if they're... Well, if Valiant's physical. Azumarill could come in. Well, Play Rough is just a... Like, if he stays in this turn, Play Rough is just a bomb against the rest of his team. Well, I want to have the E-Speed to help revenge Valiant. So, let's go into Azumarill. And if he goes for a U-turn into Breloom, he goes for Pyro Ball, so that is very good. He's not Libero, which makes me think he doesn't have Gunk Shot, so I'm going to go for a Playmock here, and if he leaves, he will be losing a Pokemon. I wonder whether I can Belly Drum this turn. Because, like, +6 Aqua Jet, this is actually very, very tempting. Although he could be the Willow Whistler set. Yeah, he might actually stay in to burn me, so I think I might go for the Liquidation instead. Because this looks like... Well, it's Blaze, so that makes Will-O-Wisp more likely. He just goes for Pyro Ball again, so I guess that works out. We get our Citrit, and down goes Cinderace. So, what are we scared of now? He goes into Luma. Goldengo is so obvious, so I'm going to Play Rough as he goes for Bulldoze, predicting the Goldengo, and we take him down to his sack, and we can go for the Aqua Jet to finish this off. Fantastic. I don't know whether that is banded, because... Oh, well, he's focused... No, he's... It appears he was not banded, so in comes the Quark Driver. And how much are we doing? How are we killing this? Because I'm not... Well, I actually am very scared of Roaring Moon. So what are we doing here? We are... Iron Valiant, physically offensive. So Aqua Jet does about 30. So I can either Terra this or Terra Dragonite to, Or I can just go straight into Goldengo. Does +2 knock off... Oh my god. Because if... Well, has he Terra'd yet? So I'm just worried if he's Terra flying Roaring Moon. How are we dealing with that? I guess this and Stone Edge, or this and Ice Spinner, but Acro is going to shit on Mooblast convincingly. So I think we'll just Aqua Jet this for some nice damage. He is sort of pressed to attack. He's special. So if I force this out and get Tusk in... Oh man, how do I do this? So if I go to this here... It's probably going to be fine, but it does kind of let Roaring Moon set up, so I probably just go to that and Shadow Ball if that kills. Goldengo, Valiant, Shadow Ball does not kill apparently. Oh, I'm about to time out, let's be careful here. So yes, I think Jake String is the move. We can go for... I think I'll just Shadow Ball here. I don't want to be -1 special attack for the Roaring Moon. And now if I force this out, my booster Tusk will outspeed it upon him coming back in without the speed boost. So Shadow Bus, then I will be very strong to stop the Roaring Moon from going nuts. Roaring Moon has pretty bad defensive stats, so Make It Rain does do a lot. I could also go for the nasty Plop. What does this run? What does the special Valiant run? Calm Mind, let's go with that. T-Bolt, Psyshock, so he can't really touch... Oh, he's Terra Fire, that is very scary. Good thing I didn't go for Make It a Lane. And this comes in. We'll go for Make It Rain. He DDs up, of course. This is doing about half, I think. Blop. And we will, well, I guess if he's Roost, that would be pretty bad. We'll just go for it again to see whether he has Roost. If he spends a turn roosting, that is a turn not Dragon Dancing, so it doesn't really matter. And then we'll go into Lando to get the Intimidate. And if he doesn't have Roost, Dragonite will be able to help Revenge, so that will be very nice. He DDs again, so he may well have Roost, which will be very, very scary. So we'll go into Lando now, get the Intimidate, see how we're looking. He doesn't have Roost, so that's great. And D-Knight should be able to just kill this with Terra E-Speed here, unless he's freaking... unless he's like Terra Ghost. Surely he's not Terra Ghost. Surely. Please. Nice. Okay, fantastic. Extremely well played by me, I'm sure. Okay, a Snozzler team next. He doesn't have any support, so he might be Poisonous Touch. Or he could be like... Yeah, there's still a few options he could be. Zapdos... Jake Stringer... What are we doing here? Okay, what's good in this game? Well, Azumarill kind of wins. I will need to get rid of Bax, or at least weaken it. Azumarill is nice defensively as well. Like, if I just click buttons all game, he's going to be doing a lot of damage. Lando is good. I think if I lead with... No, he'll probably lead to beat Meow, so I'll go with this, expecting the Heatran. He goes with Snozzler, so that works out very well. If he wants to fake me out to get the Poisonous Fingers, then fair enough. Gonna get my Stealth Plops up for the backs. And to help Azumarill, because I think Belly Drum Azumarill can definitely win. Let's see how we're looking against a Zapdos. So Azumarill, Zapdos, Aqua Jet does so much, so +6 Terra Jet, yes, that does kill Zapdos. Samurott can't hurt me much because I resist its stabs. Bax can do a lot with Earthquake. If it's like banded, yeah, Earthquake does do a lot, so doesn't get the Poisonous Fingers if he has that. He goes into Plopdos, so fair enough. Now, these usually don't run HP Ice anymore. Does Goldengo probably just counters this, I think? Zapdos, offensive, yes I do. Yep, we're going into that here. As he goes for the Hurricane. Now, good as gold, I don't think blocks like Getting Confused, so that is a bit of a shame. Zapdos, yep, so we don't really know what he is yet. I do need to recover here. So he just goes straight into Samurott, so that's fair enough. We will go into Meowie to get the U-turn off, which does one-hit KO this if my pre-recording calcs are to be trusted. But I think knocking off the Zapdos would be very nice here. So let's get rid of his boots, which will make this way less annoying. And he's actually just going to die here, which is amazing. We'll get rid of Tusk's item if he wants to save this. Yeah, that I didn't consider how much that would do. That's fantastic. So we get rid of Tusk's item. Let's see what it was. Leftovers. Nice. So this is going to eventually die now, which is fantastic. And we will be going into... Tusk is quite annoying. Lando I need for Snozzler. Although his U-turn... Well, actually, I should calc what the U-turn damage is. So, -1 U-turn on Landorus. Sneasler. Choice Band. No, he's not banded, so there you go. He's probably like protective pads or something. I could go to Lando here. I need him for Sneasler, but I have Jake Stringer as well, so I think that's okay. Hopefully this won't be Ice Spinner. He goes for Plop Off, so there go my leftovers. And Zapdos outspeeds this, so I think I will U-turn out. He doesn't have boots, so he's going to pretty much die, but this is like his best chance to heal it, so that's annoying. He just goes for that there. How are we looking with Azumarill here? Does he? He does have a spike up, so we could be a bit fucked. Excalibur, like how many of these are banded? Azumarill +6 Aqua Jet does not kill Bax. Oh, it is tempting to just go into it here. Go for it with Azumarill. Actually, my own Tusk just destroys him. So I can probably just Belly Drum and not Terra and dent everything massively, and then Tusk will like come through later. So let's just go for the Belly Drum and not Terra. And if he goes hard backs, then congratulations, but hopefully he won't. But my Tusk is Terra Electric, specifically so that it walls Zapdos, kind of, and so that I can't get paralyzed by static. And if he doesn't stay in to weaken me here, I think I live anything from Bax. He does go for the crit knockoff to get rid of my Citrit, so nice play. And Aqua Jet's going to probably kill something unless he is Terra Water and he goes for it, which would be a fine trade for me, I think. So get rid of the Musk. And I guess if he has priority on Samurott, it might kill me from here. Or if he's fake out on Sneasler, goes into Samurott, so we'll just see whether this can kill me. He doesn't go for the priority move, so fair enough, he's just getting more hazards up. And what have we created here? I could go and knock off with Meow, but if it doesn't kill this, that's kind of shit. Samurott, OU lead. Knock off, yes it does kill. He hasn't lost his item, so I think knocking off with this is just so lucrative. Just click that. He might just sack Zapdos here to get the static on me, which would be a nice thought. Yes, he does. Let's hopefully not get staticked. Unfortunately, we do. And who's coming in now? Well, the Sneasler probably doesn't set up. He might want to go... Okay, fine. I think we'll just sack this here. As he goes for U-turn, that is fine. And what are we scared of? He has no ground immunity, so he pretty much has to go to Bax here, or I guess Rotar. He does go into Rotar. And I can't really... I think I just want to get rocks up here. Razor Shell at -1. Like, they don't run that anymore. That's pretty likely to kill me, though, even with Aqua Cutter, I think. Aqua Cutter, well, it's a decent chance to kill me. So, I just don't really want to waste the booster on this. I do still have... Yes, I think this is fine. We'll go to this and just click Earthquake, or Headlong Rush is what I have. And Terra Dragonite is going to just E-Speed through this team at the end, hopefully. So we kill the Samurott. Who else is dying? Like, he can only go to Bax here, take a massive hit. Then Terra Normal E-Speed gonna go ham. I don't know whether I even need to do that, but I think that's gonna be... It goes into Heatran. So this must be Terra Grass. So we could go for the Ice Spinner here, would be very, very impressive. That would weaken him a lot, and then we have to Terra Goldengo. How am I Well, if he's Terra Grass, he doesn't resist normal, so that's good. What else could I do? Well, Goldengo's... Hello? What was that? Well, I guess he got me there. Jesus Christ, that's just so annoying. Okay, we will EQ here, definitely. Why did he go to that if he didn't have Terra Grass? Why? He seriously was Terra Grass and just didn't go for it. What a crazy, crazy man. Now we need to put... Goldengo needs to put the whole team on its back, so let's get rocks up for the backs. And he is going to get his own rocks up, so fantastic. And we'll get some nice earthquake damage. That is infuriating. I could have just won the game. So this Magma Storm. Well, I can't even Terra Goldengo, so that definitely does suck. We will go for Outrage now, and Goldengo is just going to have to beat everyone. Delicious Magma Storm. And that dies. I get confused. And comes Bax. He's Boots Bax, so that's something. I know he's not going to be, like, super powerful. Does go for the Ice Shard, no problem. Goldengo coming in, and let's see, Bax, Caliber. I need to be healthy enough at the end of this. How much does Earthquake do? I need to be healthy enough at the end of this to deal with Sneasler, but my current typing is way better against Sneasler. So I think we just definitely go for Make It Rain here. Okay, I might still live everything from Sneasler. That dies. Oh, what is he going to be on Sneasler? Sneasler, what is he going to be? U-turn Shadow Claw, maybe? So if I'm Terra Water, do I live Shadow Claw? Probably, but -1. And CC does too much, so I think we just need to hope.
Bursting out like Tarzan, comes on the right move. Stringer is alive. The package.
Fantastic. That's a nice way to win. GG, sir. Very, very good. Okay, we're playing. This is the team. This is the Brute Beast team. So we know all of the sets that will potentially help me do something good here. Meow lead is threatening enough for him to lead with Torkoal, I think. Landorus is pretty useful, but having the double up of Mooblast and Dakchad definitely makes King Gambit easier. So I think we might just get Rocks up immediately to reduce the threat of this one, Iron Moth. He may go hard. Yeah, I don't know whether Rocks is the right play. Actually, yes, Rocks is the move. Like, it probably isn't, because he's either going to get up his Rocks, in which case Earthquake's better. He's going to go to Tusk, in which case Earthquake's better. Or he's going straight into Wake, in which case Earthquake is better. So maybe we just click this one. And even if he goes for, like, Lava Plume, Earthquake would be better, because this has Rapid Spin. And if he burns me, then it would be better to get the Earthquake damage off ASAP. So he goes for Yawn. Gonna just U-turn out. Hopefully this doesn't have Protect. I don't have... Okay, excellent. This is gonna do so much damage. Blop! And who's coming in to abuse the situation? Probably Nero Angelo. And we just get the easy U-turn off. Sucker Punch will probably do like 60, but U-turn out. Iron Moth is not a defensive Pokemon, so that's going to do, well, basically nothing, but we have made him waste his, or consume his booster. D-Knight, this was Terra Ghost, so I think just, well, Banded Earthquake probably just kills this anyway. Let's see. Iron Moth, if he is Terra, let's just say Terra Normal. Earthquake. Need to click it, so 77 min, that seems fine. Yes, just Earthquake this, because he'll probably want to stay in to weaken me. Like, if this Dragon dances, he is in very, very dire straits. So, that's the end of that game, fair enough. Into the next one. Okay, you got a Sandy Shocks, so... Meow looks like a fantastic lead, like, just insanely good. Beats Samurott, beats Sandy, pending Terra Sandy, which they often are. I guess if he is Terra and he is Proto-Synthesis thing. Okay, about as good as it can be. Let's see whether this is Sashed, because this does just one-hit KO. And his resist is Goldengo, so this is just a foolish lead unless he's Scarf and he's about to cook me up with a Scarf sword. But no! Gambit. So, let's try to maintain the advantage. He has no ground resist, so Tusk just basically goes insane. If I go to Tusk... I don't think I want to yet, but Tusk is going to destroy this team. If I go to Lando, I think I'll just go to this in U-turn, just keep up the pressure, because he's going to go straight back to Samurott, or just fly into Walking Wake. Probably straight back to Samurott, so we just U-turn on this, or U-turn on the Samurott, I guess it would be. And yep, then we bring Meow back in, and the U-turn core is doing its job. Look at me actually thinking about my plays a tiny bit. Like, this has definitely been a very poor exhibition of skill so far, but that was a good way to start. Now, we want to... Well, Wake is probably going to be like agility or something, but so Azumarill is going to deal with it pretty well. King Gambit's less of a threat than normal. If I go... Well, I want to probably ward off the Sandy shocks. So I think we just go to Lando here. And because his Samurott is dead, he's lost his best way to punish this. Like, Wake's going to come in. It's probably going to be Booster. And there it is. Now, how is Azumarill looking against a +1 Walking Wake? It's going to be Agility, and is that Photosynthesis? Yes, so Azumarill just comes straight in. He may go for sub, he may just go straight for the attack. Yes, he goes for sub. Doesn't matter. Unless I miss a lot of play roughs, this should be fine. He could also go for, like, the Terra to power up his Surf. So, Azumarill, you need to hit all of these, please, brother. And if we get rid of him, he won't have his Spatak boost next time, so that'll be great. If I was him... Yeah, he goes for Terra Water, so not going to be enough. Please hit Azumarill. We do just about take one more. Okay, nice. And because he's not a part dragon anymore, Aqua Jet will finish him from there, so fantastic. And he is mono weak to ground, as I said at the outset. Sandy comes in. I'm going to Aqua... Okay, he's had enough as well. We are up to 28 minutes, so let's get one more and then call it Christmas. Among Us, another Sandy shocks, a Baxcal... I probably don't need to just say the names of the Pokemon. So Meow is finally not good, although it could still be good as a lead, because I have Jake Stringer for the Among Us. Sandy shocks is very scary. Yes, I really should be leading to beat Sandy shocks. As if it's Terra Ice, that's just going to cook me almost unavoidably. What if I lead with... Let's just lead with Dragonite. This is kind of a crazy play. He leads with Gren, so that's pretty good. Well, this is difficult now. I'm going to Fire Punch the Corviknight as he does go for Ice Beam. Please be Protein. That was such a bad play. Okay, well, no, it wasn't that bad, but it was quite bad. So we'll go into this. Goes for Ice Bus again. And I am going to Belly Drum, which is short-sighted, but this will let me kill the things. Yep, going to... Do I want a Terra here? Oh, dude, this just wins. Let's just go for a nice +6. Oh, Jesus. Please don't be Helmet. Don't be Helmet. Shit bus. This was... Why did I Terra that turn? That was a massive waste. But if he doesn't have any priority, we do just sweep. He's probably got Water Shuriken on Gren because it's Battle Bond. This seems to have Ice Shard. So we'll go straight into Jake Stringer. Just so I have this as a Spore Fodder. Yep, Ice Shard, no problem. Let's calc what kind of guy he is. Baxcalibur. Choice Band, Ice Shard. Okay, he's not banded. So we just go for the make it rain here. This just destroys something like... well, Among Us is countered by me, so that's not it. Blop. And we'll go for the nasty Blop. He may want to do a little bit of pivoting. And if I get any of these turns wrong, it's going to be a big waste, but need to plop up to deal damage to Among Us, so let's do that. Does go straight into Sandy, Photosynthesis, Plop, and I kind of want to just Terra and kill this. Sandy, Earth Power just kills me, +1 Shadow Ball doesn't even kill him. This thing is just such a problem. Oh, I already Terra'd Azumarill. That's right, I wasted it completely. Earth Power is probably a 50% chance to kill me. Let's look at the rolls. 348, so it's extremely likely to kill me, actually. Gonna go straight into D-Knight, I think, and just go for the banded E-Speed, which was probably a misplay, but it does work out. So we'll get some vital damage here with E-Speed, and this was very good to check everyone, but now it can't do that, so that is a shame. Does Sucker Punch kill this? Because I just need to force this out. Sucker Punch, yes it does, so we're going to just go for that here. And if he goes straight to Amoonguss, I have the Goldengo. This will come back in without its speed boost, so that will make things better maybe. Tusk is really good if I get rid of Amoonguss. He Terra's Ice, but he will die anyway unless I get a really bad roll. Thank God, that is a huge value turn for me, forcing the Terra and killing him. This does let back set up, which should be manageable with my 6% Azumarill. Okay, maybe not. We have Jake Stringer looking fairly healthy, and I have Terrad, so that is potentially a disaster. Backs, Dragon Dance, so +1 Earthquake doesn't kill. He goes into Vif. Now, we don't need Lando, so hopefully this is physical. Blop. Goes for Encore. Okay, we will definitely just be Earthquaking now, because if this, stays into SD, which was not smart, we get to 2-hit KO this. This shouldn't, okay, that's an annoying crit, but we don't need this for anything else. Does he have hazards up? I don't think so. So Azumarill can still, I really hope this doesn't have Water Shuriken. Shit bus. Yeah, how do we deal with this without well, it's Life Orb, so it won't, be around forever. Yep, just goes for the Ice Butt. We'll go to Azumarill and hopefully get some Aqua Jet damage, but he may have Water Shuriken for me. Locking into Aqua Jet is pretty stupid here. So let's at least play rough, like hopefully he switches, that's a shame. Now we go to this and Sucker Punch, and this is just so dangerous the whole time. Okay, good. We get rid of Greninja, now Bax can set up. We are we're gonna need Goldengo to carry completely. I still live. He goes to Amoonguss there, so that's nice of him. I just get to bring Goldengo in safely and win. Hopefully. Because the Bax dealt damage to reveal that it was not banded, so I think this is completely safe. He definitely could have played this in a much more threatening manner, but 5 wins unless he max roll crits me here. Nice! So thank you, Xavier Great Britain, for the unbeatable team, and we are getting somewhere respectable on the ladder, like not really, but the games will be decent soon, and maybe I will learn how to play soon. So thank you for watching, thank you for the lovely comments, especially Nero Angelo and Dak Chad, and go watch this MacBus video, and make sure you like mine, and subscribe to MacBus, and subscribe to me. Goodbye!